It seems that the Haredi parties just can't come to a conclusion regarding the controversial Haredi conscription bill. Leaders of United Torah Judaism's Agudat Israel party has announced that it will not decide whether to back the bill on the table until they know whether or not Prime Minister Netanyahu will initiate elections. On the other hand, sources from within the Likud say that the Prime Minister doesn't want to make a move that would advance elections until he knows a compromise on the conscription bill can be reached ahead of the Supreme Court's December 2nd deadline. Meanwhile, all this comes parallel to criticism against the army in general regarding its preparedness for war. The former chief compliance officer in the Defense Ministry, Major General Yitzhak Brick, claims the IDF is inefficient and lacking in personnel. He explains that the 5-year Gideon plan, a campaign to make the army slimmer, stronger, more focused, and better trained, only resulted in cutting down staff and thinning units. He continued that as a result, the army is ill-prepared for a full-scale conflict. Defense Minister Avigdor Lieberman and other IDF officials, however, have largely dismissed Brick's assertions. Lieberman charges that the army is in the best shape it's been in since 1967. But in light of a growing call for investigation, the IDF has launched an internal review of its preparedness anyhow. The committee will be under the leadership of IDF Reserve Brigadier General Ilan Harari and other senior officers, both actively in the IDF and in the reserves. And the Army said the committee will work, quote, transparently and in cooperation with the units of the IDF, end quote, and has been given 45 days to do so. Regardless, in a statement, IDF Chief of Staff Lieutenant General Gadi Eisenkot stressed that he already believes the IDF's preparedness and fitness for combat and victory are high.